Good morning, guys. So I am on my way to my P.O. box and I'm going to be shipping out one of the giveaway prizes. So I haven't officially announced who won publicly yet because I am still waiting on one person to get back to me, and if I don't hear from them soon, I probably will just draw another winner. So anyway, point is I want to do it a little differently this time because you know what happened last time, where I want to get these in the mail, they're shipped out, ready to go to the right person, and then I can make it more public. But one of them is going out today, so that's exciting. It's in here. I'm gonna go, like I said, to my P.O. box, and then I'm also gonna run a few errands, and I thought you guys could come with me. I need to get a few Christmas cards and something else. What was I gonna do? I don't even know. Maybe just Target, because it's Target. I was thinking I might need to like get groceries, and I think I do, but just very little, just more of like some fruits and veggies, nothing really too fancy, so I may even just get that at Target. We'll see. So yeah, I'll bring you guys along. So I am heading, like I said, to the post office right now. So I wanted to ask your guys' thoughts on this. A couple things. So this is my first year, I'm going to say, that I'm doing Vlogmas seriously. Last year I technically did do it, but it was not daily. It was not as, you know, it was different. My understanding of it is that it's just up until Christmas, or through Christmas, but not necessarily the entire month. In my mind, when I started, I thought it was more of just the month of December, and I don't think there's really any rules, guys, really. What I'm thinking, I don't know. I don't mind doing it through the end of the month. I really don't. What's really one more week? But at the same time, kind of thinking that maybe I will end it through Christmas. So the last one would go up Christmas or the day after. And then I would post maybe like a favorites video for December, like a more normal one, not a vlog, and maybe an empties or something like that. And then I would have myself a couple days off until getting to the new year. And I think that would be good for me. I'm thinking that's what I might end up doing. But if the majority of you really want me to do this through the end of the month, I will do it. I don't mind. But I do think a good few days off would be nice before into the new year. And again, we'll still totally go back to, you know, the once a week vlogs. Every Sunday I'll still post a weekly one. Anyway, I just was thinking about that, and I'm like, how do I want to do this? How do I want to give myself a little break? And on that note, I am thinking going forward into next year, it's not like a huge change. You guys know I post pretty much daily anyway. It's usually Monday through Friday and then the Sunday vlogs. I think what I'm gonna do, not to say this will there'll never be a Friday video or anything, but I think going into next year, I do want to change it up a little bit to where I only post Monday through Thursday, or at least that's what you can expect. And like I said, maybe Friday here and there. And then I will also do the Sunday vlogs. I just think that it will give me one day extra in comparison to what I've been used to, even before this month. I think is going to give me a lot more time to put into my videos. And I think it's worth it. So what do you guys think of that? Is that like a letdown? Is that okay? But you know, like I said, I may still have one here or there, but I think that's going to be kind of my goal, just to give myself a little bit more time to put into the videos. But here's the other thing I am thinking. On Fridays, maybe a couple times a month, so maybe every other Friday even, I was thinking of doing the live shows again. If you guys have been following me a while, you guys know, gosh, it was more like the beginning of this past year, I did the live streams on Fridays at 10 a.m. Then my kiddo got out of school for summer, and it was just really hard to do because I want it to be, you know, more quiet, and since there is no editing involved, and we just like all hung out online. It was really, really cool. So I was thinking, if you guys want that again, and I know some of you have already said that you do, we could plan to do that on Fridays, like every other or something. And I'll give you guys a heads up, like on social media. Follow me on Snapchat. I'm trying to think of what's the best way to communicate with you guys. I mean, pretty much any of them. Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter. I try to keep them all even as far as like what I'm posting. But so I can just let you guys know, yes, tomorrow I'm going to do this, blah, blah, blah. So that's what I was thinking too, is that I would leave Fridays kind of open to extra time to put into videos or doing a live stream. So let me know your guys' thoughts. But I'm just kind of thinking going forward anyway. But yeah, and then let me know what you guys want when it comes to the end of this month. I'm sure you guys are fine either way, but I do listen to you guys. I really do. On a side note with that, because I really do. At the end of the day, I have to do what I want to do, and I have to love what I'm doing, but I do. And I love that you guys can give me feedback based on the things that I already love too. However, I did bring up last week the ASMR idea. I did film it. I did, and I have not uploaded it yet. And actually, it was funny. I got a lot of mixed comments on it. Nothing mean. I don't mean it like that. But people are kind of like, yeah, I'm not into it. That's cool. Do what you want, but not for me. And then some people were like, yeah, that'd be great, blah, blah, blah. And I feel like actually, though, majority was kind of like, meh. So I don't know yet if I'm going to post it. I probably will. But don't expect that to be like a norm on my channel at all. I don't think it's something that I'm really gonna get like into. But like I said on that video last week, I just really like the idea that I can help someone that is into it. And it's no, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of cool. Anyway, I kind of got more of a mixed feedback on that one than I expected. And so I just don't want people to think that if they're not into it that, oh no, is this what the channel is going to be now? No. But, you know, it's fun to just dabble into new things. So we'll see. Haven't decided yet. It's a little weird for me. But definitely for next year, definitely expect, you know, way more cooking videos. I want to do more gym videos too, because, you know, I have to get my ass to the gym. But some type of workout type videos too. Because I know that's a really like overwhelming thing sometimes for people too, of just like, what do I do? And you know, how often do I do it? And how often should I do it? And all that. I don't know. I mean, that's obviously going to be a newer thing for me too, on, you know, staying on track. But I want to include that. Of course, the vlogs. You guys are so cool. Like, you guys just seem to really enjoy the kickbackness. It'll be kind of weird again to like not have it, as much as it's a lot of work, the VLOGMAS stuff, doing them daily. I'll miss it too, because you guys just seem to really like it. It'll be weird to like go back to just sitting behind the camera, just kind of sitting there normal. But I think it's good to change it up too. So anyway, I'm just totally talking your ear off. I apologize. How do you feel about car vlogs? I don't personally love them. I really don't. So, yeah. Anyway, I will check in. Okay, so I just left my P.O. box, and I did get the kit for that henna tattoo thing I was telling you guys about. And so I'll open that when I get home. But I have a little something in here that I think is from one of you guys. So I want to open it now, because that's way more important. So I think this is from Katie. Doesn't say on the box here, because I got a Snapchat from you. Let's see. To check my P.O. box, but let's see what we got. You guys are so sweet. I suck at this. Hold on. Oh. I think I know what this is. Is it the cocoa one? Aww. It is. That is so sweet. And I got, oh. We were talking when I got those candles at Bath & Body Works, and she says she got a bunch too, and she got the hot cocoa and cream. Well, oh, I can smell it without the lid even off. Oh my God. Wow, that smells amazing. Thank you. This is so thoughtful. Like, we didn't even have it like online even as an option. I was telling her, I was like, I want that. Why don't we have that? Oh, I'm just gonna leave this like in my car right now, open. And I got a little note, and she folded it like a heart. Come on. So sweet. So sweet. I love stuff like that. So thoughtful. Aww. So sweet. I won't read all of it, but it's just so nice, and I'm so thankful. And she is even considering doing a channel again, and I will definitely put her channel name right here. Go check her out. Just such a sweet girl. Thank you. So nice. Made my day. Very cool. All right, I'm gonna go shopping as a happy little ducky.
I'm walking around feeling free, thinking about what's happened to me from July up till now. Don't know where, don't know how. Lately I've come to realize that I can see it in your eyes, so it's true. I'm so glad you feel it too. Nothing to hide, we're falling in love. To me it's perfectly clear, we're falling in love. It's true, this part of the year has something in store for us. We're falling in love. Summer ended, but we did not. We started.
So I'm back from Target, and I thought I would show you what I picked up. It's not very much, just a little random haul, but I did pick up, I thought this was a cute little set, and I like that it comes like in a storage like jug, you know, so if you have little kids. But I got this for my best friend's little daughter. She's going to be 2 in a month. And this is actually for 2 to 6 years old, so I thought it'd be good. She's just getting into Legos, so these are kind of similar but different. I know my kid really likes these too, or he did when he was younger, so got her those. And then for her other little man, I just picked this up, and he's only like 6 months old, so I just thought this was a cute little guitar, so got that for him. And then I picked up some LaCroix. I love the passion fruit one. It's so good. You get 8 cans. It's like 3 something, I believe. This was in their dollar spot, and this was actually $3 though, but you get quite a bit. I just thought this would be nice to keep on my desk. You guys know my random like notepad with random ideas. I just jot it down real fast. I thought that was cute. And then I did finally pick up a thing of baby wipes. I have been out of these forever, and I like them in my beauty room too for swatches and just cleaning up my table. So got some of those finally. Then I just picked up some of these Christmas cards to send out still. I'm on the late show, I know. And so they're just kind of generic ones, but I thought they were really cute though. $7 for the whole box of those. And then this was in the dollar spot too. Except it was the $3 one, I think. But these are just kind of generic cards, like thinking of you ones. But I like the little case too. I thought it was really cute. So got those. And then these were only $1, and they're just some red cards, and I just blank. So I thought that'd be good too, just to have. These were on Cartwheel right now, so I got a little extra off. I didn't necessarily like totally need these right now, but I figured since I got a little bit of a discount, might as well. So got some of the Wispies from Ardell, the 5-pack. No, I'm sorry, the 4-pack. And then some more Duo Glue. And then I was gonna get like more grocery items, although we don't need a ton. It's just very, in my opinion, very expensive at Target for their like produce stuff. Anyone else feel that way? I mean, it looks good. It is what it is, but I don't know. So I just got one thing of greens. These actually look really, really good. They're like the sweet red butter lettuce and spinach leaves. It looks good. And then they have this on sale, and it's one of those like Asian chopped salads, kind of similar to the one that's at Costco that I really like. I think this one's very similar, but it was on sale, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have that for lunch today. I also got this sweater, and I don't know, you guys know, black, gray, white, that's me. And it just is really, really comfortable. Kind of like that green one I've been wearing a lot lately. This one's a little bit softer, I will say. And it was on clearance, I think. Yeah, for $17, so not too bad. And it just seems like it'd be really, really comfortable. Like, it's almost like a poncho type kind. Huge sleeves. I don't know, I think with leggings, this is what it's gonna be. It's gonna be good. So I got that as well. They have a bunch of sweaters right now on sale. I also got these sparkling ice. I've had these before. They're really, really tasty. Just flavored water. These are sugar-free. Let me double check. Yeah, sugar-free. I want to say they do have a little bit of caffeine though, because they are like a green tea extract in them. But I don't think it's... Oh no, this is caffeine-free. Okay. Never mind. What do I know? I'm just so... I'm just beside myself right now. I just brought in my candle. So excited. I'm saving this note forever. Sweet. Like, I love it. It smells delicious, but beyond that, oh, it really does. But every time I look at it, it will be a reminder of how lucky I am. Remember I did say that I got that henna tattoo thing finally. Let's open it. Let's see what this is about. Okay, personally, I think the design is adorable. I'm like, it's just that kind of like, you guys know I'm like that inner dark soul. So 28 stencil transfers included. Guys, I've never done this before, by the way. I know what it is. I've seen them, but I've never done it. So the brand is Earth Henna that reached out, and they're really, really sweet. So I'll put their information below, but we'll have to play with this. Here's the difference with, I don't know if I'm butchering the name, but Jagua, I'm not exactly sure, versus henna tattoos. This is basically like the same kind of thing, but here's where kind of like some of the questions are and the differences of them, just so you guys know. That is this kind the same as black henna? No, and black henna contains like a toxic dye, and this one does not. So that's why I picked this one too. Why did my stencil transfer come out so light? You probably didn't use enough eucalyptus oil. Oh yes, I love eucalyptus oil on the skin. Anyway, I'm gonna have to play with this, read this through. Maybe we'll do this tonight. Cool. So I will put the information below, and we will play with this later tonight for sure, because it's gonna be fun. How fun, right? Maybe I can do it tonight. Ooh, maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll each do one if there's enough. Yeah, cool. All right, let's make lunch. I'm just gonna put it all in this glass bowl. Looks just kind of like that. Comes with like these wonton strips and then the dressing. I'm gonna put a little sunflower seeds on it too, because why not? All right, now we're gonna just put this dressing on. Smells really good. And lunch is done. See? Lunch is done. Okay. Now we go and we work. Okay, so Nate's arm is right here. And we're gonna do these tattoos. And this is your instructions, and it reminds me very, very much of like a at-home hair dye kit. I'm wearing a glove because it does suggest to do that, because I guess this stuff does stain very, very fast. And just to be safer, I'm gonna take this base gel that comes with it, and that's what we're gonna start with. And it comes with this weird looking little like sideways pouch, and it suggests putting it in like a little cup first, just to hold it upright. But since Nate's here, he's gonna hold this open for me. So I'm gonna cut this. Using the little dropper that comes with it, it's just this little dropper, we're gonna fill this right here, this little thing comes with it, to the top of the sticker with just some water. Okay, then we're gonna put the little lid on it, and it says to shake this until dissolved. There's like kind of like almost powder in it. Then pour the contents of the bottle into plastic cone that Nate is holding. So then we're gonna reseal, and you're supposed to basically work with it until contents of this is smooth, because you're kind of mixing them, and it should just kind of make like a gel almost. Just kind of work with it. And then what we're gonna do from here, after that's like combined well, is put it back into this, which we'll cut the tip to do that. And then we'll put the lid on that bottle that looks like this. It kind of has like a little needle tip. All right, we're getting there. I would say do this for like 1 minute. Okay, it should fill it up pretty much to the top. And that's basically your dye, just like hair dye. So it comes with another pack that looks like the base pack, and it's a eucalyptus oil. And that's what you're gonna use to transfer on your designs. So it comes with a bunch of designs. We picked ours out already. So here's kind of some ideas. You can cut out whatever it is you want to use. You could obviously freehand this completely. It doesn't matter, but not all of us can do that. So Nate's gonna do this one on his arm. We're gonna put a little bit of this oil onto this cotton round. We're gonna put it onto the skin where we're gonna put the design. Place it down like so. Hopefully that's even. And then we're gonna just leave it there for about 30 seconds, and it should transfer to his skin. So then that way when I go over it with the actual dye, I got my stencil. And I'm gonna do it on myself too, but I'm just gonna do his first. Now, the cool thing with this, or kind of maybe concerning thing at first, is apparently when you do this and you remove it, all the excess dye later after you let it sit for a while, is I guess it'll look very light, and you're kind of going to be like, it didn't work. But I guess it takes about 24 to 48 hours for it to develop.
How long does it stay then?
About 2 weeks.
Oh, right on.
If you don't scrub at it and stuff, but you know, yeah, so it's just kind of one of those. Even today we're going to do this for you guys and show you, but tomorrow and the next day we'll show you what it, you know, looks like fully. It won't be done today entirely. Kid ones, you know? So see, now I can at least see what I'm doing. So now we're just going to squeeze this on and just fill in the blank, right? So I'm gonna make all this black. I'm gonna fill it all in also, but do as you will. And then if it also comes with like little toothpicks, and I guess if it does start to drip or whatever, I mean, you can kind of use this to clean it up a little, but again, I've heard you gotta kind of move quickly because, or, you know, it's gonna stain. All right. All right, so that's it.
Damn, you're good at that, baby. Look at that shit.
Look at that. So we'll see. Now, will you help me with the stencil of mine?